Oh, not me looking like the real Slim Shady. Hi. So, I have been asked, whatever. I've been asked continuously to do a YouTube video. I don't know why anybody wants to hear me talk or say anything, but the few people have asked, and I haven't really had anything to say. I don't really know what to speak about half the time, but something has been on my mind the past couple of months and years. It's just life has been lifing, and I know a lot of us can relate. This video is titled the Millennial Support Group, but it's not only for millennials. I don't think the world has been as scary and more difficult than it is at this present moment. Of course, I'm going to be as candid as possible while also maintaining some privacy for myself because it's none of your business. But I have had a pretty rough 2 years. I've been through a lot, and I know we all have. I mean, ever since the pandemic, it just seems like it's been one thing after the other. I don't know, from when we turn like early 20s into our early 30s, our lives will literally become like the Friends theme song. If some of you don't remember it, then you're probably too young to be watching this video. But if you do, let's walk with me. No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you're broke. Your love life is DOA. Seems like you're always stuck in second gear when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. Let's see that line by line. Your job's a joke. I'm currently shuttling between London and Lagos, and I've spent 8, 9 years of my life working on being like, a creative freelancer. I've done work in television as an actor, a content creator, a fashion consultant, and all these things. I've also been a freelance writer as well. I've written for The Guardian Nigeria and a couple of other publications. And I have always done my best with the opportunities that have come my way. And I've worked my ass off to get to where I am. I made a promise to myself this year that I was gonna not clear shit up. And this is not me clearing anything up, but there has been a common misconception about, the truth about my success, with some people believing that it was just handed to me. And to them I say graciously, I have worked hard for every single thing I have, and I will continue to work hard as long as I'm alive. Anyway, there's really no point to this video, so don't expect some big reveal. This is really literally me just like venting. I know everybody wants short form videos where they're like laughing or saying something silly or whatever, and maybe I'll get to that point at some point, but I'm not like a hilarious person. I'm not like a ha funny person. I'm like dry humor, dark comedy, or whatever the fuck. So this is not for you to laugh. This is for you to just hopefully resonate with me and help me feel less alone. Like I said, the past years have been really hard, dealing with a lot of career challenges, just wanting to expand more and try more things and really be more deliberate about what I want to do in life. But also realizing that, there's a lot that I don't know about myself that I'm trying to discover. But how can you discover who you are when you're like busy running at 1,000 miles per hour, trying to do everything else you can to stay alive and stay afloat? Because all of this shit is self-funded. There is no mom, no dad, no sugar baby, no sugar daddy, no sugar mommy, rather. Any of that. So how can you be creative when you're in survival mode? And yes, I know I make it look easy and I make it look glam and fabulous and all those things, but it is far from it. There's so many times where I have no idea what I'm going to do next or like where my next check is coming from. And this is the life of a freelancer. I'm sure the freelancers in here can relate to it. I'm just trying to be a bit more open. Also to just kind of get it out. It's gotten really frustrating kind of just being stoic or acting like I am unbothered. And largely I am unbothered by a lot of the shit I see online. But sometimes when you get to a point that I'm in life where it just seems like a lot of things aren't going the way you want them to, and there's a lot of loss, you tend to kind of want to speak out a bit more. In the past year alone, I lost so much money. I lost friends. I lost friends to death. I lost friends to just life going in different directions. Some people have outgrown me. I've outgrown some people. No hard feelings, of course, just like I tweeted one time, evaporation. I've lost relationships, and it's just been a lot being subtracted from my life. And I've also made some very big changes at the same time. So at any given point, there's been like 10,000 times in my head open. And not to mention that I have battled with anxiety my entire life. It's just a terrible cocktail. And I've been trying to make sense of everything, trying to keep myself going and keep myself pushing. And I am doing so. I'm a very resilient person. But sometimes I just want to fucking scream and I just want to like disappear. And I always joke, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna put off my phone and pack my bags and go to like somewhere in Asia and just like live as a hermit and, you know, meditate day and night. That might be easier, you know. I try not to look at what other people are doing or compare myself to other people because, you know, a wise person that I know once said that the only timeline that matters is your own. A very smart businesswoman. And I agree with her. But at the same time, like, it's hard when you can't see, like, when you can't see what the end result will be, or when you can't look into the future to see that everything will be okay. You're really just out here winging it. I call this Millennial Support Group because hopefully I would feel less alone after this. I also needed to get it out. I'm trying to figure a lot out. There's a lot of growing and stretching, a lot of self-realization, a lot of, you know, self-critiquing, and a lot of just like realizing the truth about value and the value we place on ourselves and the value we place on other relationships, the value we place on our work, the value we place on things that aren't tangible, and also what the dream is. We were taught to believe that the dream was work hard, make a lot of money, settle down with someone, have kids. But what happens when you get to the age that all those things aren't happening, or if anything, they're regressing? What if you realize that you don't want to be a parent? What if you realize that the relationship that you wanted, or the ones that you have wanted over the past few years, never seem to work out? What does happiness now look like to you? I find now that I'm rewriting what that means. I'm rewriting it every single day. I'm trying to think of what would fulfill me and what would make me happier, or what would make me whole, or what would make me feel freer. And I keep on coming short with an answer. But I do know this. I was brought on this planet to make people feel something. For some of you, it's been outrage. For some of you, it's been inspiration. For some people, it's been indifference. For some people, it's been love. For some, it's been hate. For others, it's been, who the fuck is this person talking? But I was born on the planet to make people feel something. And I also know that when I'm allowed to be as free and as creative as possible, I make things better. And I know that I have a lot more to give. In what direction my efforts are meant to be geared, I don't know yet. So I'm going to be figuring that out going forward. Hopefully I'll be checking in more with more videos. If you have some ideas or things I could make videos about, let me know in the comment section. If you resonate with anything I said, put it in the comment section. Like, subscribe, whatever the case. I kept promising myself I was going to start doing more YouTube videos, so this is my attempt, and this is me keeping myself accountable. Like it, hate it, understand it. I really don't care anymore. Peace and love.